come up to be strong. I'm just a man with flesh. This is what you call for in your scriptures. You said they wore studs and fringes, they got it on. You said they don't follow the law, they doing it. You said under your house side they ought to love one another, and they doing it.
Just cause. Let's get it. I know I ain't touch a M yet. I just seen Rich, rare breed. She lying. She say she ever seen this. My man is set the pick. I take the shot on some stream shit. Choppers rule everything around me. Yeah, we cream shit. Polite with it. Wipe a nigga nose if he seems sick. Make sure your vest 100 proof. This 40-liter scene lit. Pieces of activists. You could tell how we lean shit. Going on a 3P. Just look at who my team with. You been afraid. Lemon squeeze on it. See what your minutes made. Once smoke. Sitting with the spirits like I'm shooting sage. 100 deep strong on your block. Look like we throw parades. Knock his lights out with a hook. That's how I'm throwing shade. War mode. I ain't dropping bombs, bitch. I throw grenades. She asks when I'ma cut my braids. I tell her when I'm Noah's age. Punch after punch, listening to me like you catching fade. Ain't afraid to close the curtain. I just let you set the stage. Do what I want and you just move when they move. Reinvented myself. I came back and I stayed to it. Never seen nothing or heard nothing. I played stupid. Finessed them 2 times like it's cool when they do it. Never lacking. Can't run off with the front or back and only fuck with dimes. That's why I'm walking with a Mac 10. Let it ring just for you. Got the gun from Ad. I ain't boxing. Catch a Philly shell when I get the snap. Switches make the G-Lock sound different. Get a blicker accent. Yes, I'm an Israelite. No, it ain't no need to ask. Yes, I am Christ-like. Don't understand why you mad. They say I'm cocky. When I tell the truth, they say I brag. Following my moves won't lead to the same path. Designers on your feet ain't more expensive than a toe tag. Ain't with the respect as a person. Ain't giving no pass. Till you touch one of mine, you don't really know rad. You a cornball with money, so we make popcorn. Dropped off from Astro World. I was not born, but still fucked the world up with a pair of Travis Scott's on. Trespass, I raised the cow like get off my farm. Or you thicker than blood on my crown where it got porn. Started looking for new comp, old ones got born. Sleeping on me, stop snoring, no let them keep dreaming. Bet they wake up when they see the fear of God and a demon. Everybody top 3 and they not 2 or they not 3. No matter how you put it for sure, they is not me. I ain't gonna say that they copy, but they copy. Live rent free in a bitch head, this my problem. Who they playing for? I ain't taking less, I demand more. Any place I touch, I own. I'm the landlord. Fell a few times on my feet is what I land on. All facts, ain't with the storyteller, that's what the gram for. I done held so many guns, I used to think that's what my hands for. Lord, teach my fingers to fight and make my hands war. Never been defeated, all 10 is what I stand on. You visiting, this my world, that's what I stand on. Man, I ain't do this to remind y'all. I did this to rub it in. Let's go.
50 Naquab, IS, UPK, Under Commander Jerry Hanna. Tonight is a Tuesday night BrotherHood class. I hope you have your pen and your pad so you can take down notebook, chapter, and verse. We're gonna be in the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 27, verse 1. It said, "And Moses with the elderly." He said, "Of Israel, command the people, saying, keep all the commandments which I command you this day." Talking to Israel, talking to the Black, Hispanic, Native American. According to the Bible, we are the Israelites. According to the Bible, the 12 tribes, man. We are the house of Israel. It's talking to us. He gave the commandment to us, not to the other nation, but to Israel. He gave this commandment to us. So we're going to stay in the book of Deuteronomy. We're going to go into the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 1. He said, "And it shall come to pass," this is a prophecy. He said, "if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God." This is our God, Israel. He said, "to observe and to do all his commandments, which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy God will set thee on high above all nations." It say above all nations of the earth. It's talking to us, Israel. We hearkening and we seek the Most High, and we come back to this truth and learn our identity and learn how to keep the law, statute, and commandments. He set thee on high above all nation. We be above all nation. We's not equal. We are a chosen race, man. We are a special people, man. He put us above all nations, he's saying right here. He said we's not equal with them. We above all nation. But it say right here, it say we got a hearkening, diligently, a heart to him. And keep his law, statute, and commandments. Keep the custom. Teach our lost brothers and sisters out there in the world, man. The lost sheep of the house of Israel, and bring them back into the fold and teach them the law, statute, and commandments, and bring them back in it so we could be one body of Mashiach Yahushua, Christ Jesus. That's the world called Christ Jesus, man. Bring them back into this fold so we could be one body, man. It's saying right here. So we're going to stay in the book of Deuteronomy chapter 28, but we about to go to Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 15. It say, but it shall come to pass if thou will not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe and to do all his commandments in his statute, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee. 16, it say, curse shall thy be in the city, and curse shall thy be in the field. We were cursed in the field. And this was a prophecy in this time when Moses was prophesying to Israel and saying that when you do not hearken to the Most High, you don't keep the law, statute, and commandment, it's going to be cursed. You will be cursed in the city, cursed in the field. He prophesied to them, tell them through generation, this curse going to be upon your children, man. This is Moses prophesying to Israel, to the black, Hispanic, to the Native American. The black, Hispanic, Native American. He's prophesying to Israel, telling Israel you got to keep the law, statute, and commandment. He said, "Cursed shall thy be in the city, and cursed shall thy be in the field." We were cursed for 400 years. This came to pass. We were cursed in the field, man. Now we curse in the city because we don't want to obey the Most High. We want to worship other God. We want to envy thy oppressor. We want to choose his goddamn way. So we are cursed in the city, getting hunted down like animals, man. Getting shot down left and right, man. Every time you turn on the news, one of our people is dead by the hand of the oppressor, man. The so-called white man, the goddamn devil, according to the Bible, man. Gosh, man, we got to come back, Israel, to learn our identity, man. Learn the custom. Learn how to keep the law, statute, commandment. Come to ISUPK, Uncommanded General Honor, man. So we could be one fold, man, so we could be one body of Mashiach Yahushua, to the world who called to the world who called Christ Jesus, man. We got to come back to this, Israel. Got to come back to this, Israel. We're going to stay in the book of Deuteronomy. We about to go to, let me see, Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 32. Verse 32. Deuteronomy chapter 28, Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 32. Thy son and thy daughter shall be given unto other people. He said, and thy eyes shall look and fail with longing. He said, for them all the days long. He said, and there shall be no might in thy hand, no fight in you, man. Because you go against the Most High. And this came to pass. He prophesied to Israel, telling them, if you do not hearken this to your heart, man, and keep the law, statute, and commandment, keep the cuss and walk in them, this is going to happen to us. Well, we not sold. We were sold, man. Our brothers and sisters were sold, man. They were taken. Our babies were taken. Like I said, unto another people. They tuck us, man. The goddamn devil, they tuck us. They sold. The other nations sold us. They tuck us. They tuck our daughters and our sons, man. This came to pass. He said, your eyes shall look and fail. He said, with longing. He said, for them all the days long. Because we don't want all days. It say, all the day long. He said, and there shall be no might in thy hand. No fight in you. Because the Most High punish us. Because we didn't want to keep the law, statutes, and commandments. We went against the law. We want to envy thy oppressor. And guess what? Our ass getting punished for it now. He has punished Israel, man. And this came to pass because Moses prophesied to Israel. Tell them that. If you don't agility, hearkenness, you don't take heed and keep the law, statutes, and commandment, this going to happen to you. And this came to pass. It happened to the black, Hispanic, and Native American. It happened to us. Man, our enemy, man, the oppressor, man. Like I said, once again, the so-called white man, the goddamn devil, man. He comes to kill, steal, and destroy. He destroy us. He strip us from our identity, man. Stole our language, man. And he taught us. He whitewashed us. He whitewashed history and give us his history, man. And taught us their history in these schools, man. Think about it. You ain't know who you are. You calling yourself all these bywords, man. Calling yourself Mexican. You ain't calling yourself Jamaican, man. Calling yourself Puerto Rican. All these bywords, man. That's not who you are. You are Israel, man. We are the Israelite according to the Bible. We are the 12 tribe, man. That's who we are. We got to come back and hearkening to this so we could be above all nations. We not equal with them, man. We above them. We better than them. But no, we want to envy thy oppressor and choose his ways and be fools and keep the pagan holidays. That's why we get punished. And Moses is telling Israel, if you don't keep the laws, this going to happen to you. And this came to pass right here. When we went into bondage, man. We was in bondage and captivity, man, for 400 years. Picking cotton in the field, man. This happened to Israel. Now we curse in the city because we want to be hard-headed. We want to be ignorant, man. It's crazy, man. We got to come back, Israel, man. I'm talking to the black, Hispanic, Native American. We are Israel. We are the Israelite. According to the Bible, we got to come back to the laws. We got to, man, so we can be above all nations. You don't want to be above and you sick and tired getting hunted down like animals. They don't give a damn about you. We're going to get deep in this, man. We're going to get deep in this tonight, man. I hope you have your pen and your pad, man, so you can take down notes. We're going to stay in the book of Deuteronomy. All tonight, we're going to stay in the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28. We're going to go to Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 37. He said, and thy shall become in a startlement. He said, a proverb. He said, in a byword among all nations. Rather, the law shall lead thee. That's what we are right now. A startlement means to be looked at. They looking at us. Guess so why they looking at us? Because we don't know who we are. We are lost. We are a lost nation. We don't know who we don't know our identity, man. We calling ourselves all the proverbs. He's proverbs any a byword. We are a byword to. He said among all nations, because we don't know who we are. We are lost. We calling ourselves all the bywords. Calling ourselves, like I said, once again, we calling ourselves Mexican, African American, or Black American, Puerto Rican, Cuban. We calling ourselves all the bywords right here, man. And they look at us. And they laugh at us. He said, among all nations, rather the law shall lead thee, because we want to envy thy oppressor and we choose his ways. Israel, we got to leave from that and come back to the Most High, man, and be one fold and learn our identity In order for you to learn this, man, come to ISUPK Uncommanded Junior Honor, man. Because we love our brothers and our sisters, man. What greater friend you know will lay down his life for his brother and his sisters, man. And ISUPK Uncommanded Junior Honor, we do that here, man. We are the home of the true, Israel. Let's come back and be one fold again, man. All this came to pass. He will prophesy once again. This came to pass. This happening to us right now. We are a lost nation, Israel. That's what this is talking about doing to Romney, man. We about to move on. We're going to go into Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 48. Let's get into it, man. He said, therefore shall thy serve thy enemy, which the Lord shall send against thee, and hunger and in thirst, and in nakedness, and in want all things. And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he had destroyed thee. He doing that right now. For 400 years, we've been, and for 400 years, they've been doing this to us. Having this yoke. Now we in handcuffs. Now they hunting our steps down, man. We can't go nowhere in peace. Can't go to the grocery store in peace. Can't go to the mall in peace, Israel. We got to come back to this, man. We got to go to our enemies to go buy clothes, to get food, to get water. He say, let me go right here. He say, shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck. Now they put us in handcuffs, man. He said, until he have destroyed thee, destroyed us as a nation, man. Why you think we get hunted down, getting killed left and right, man? Every time you turn on the news, every time you get on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, every time you get on YouTube, let me read that one more time. Let me read that one more time, man. Hold on. Let me read that one more time right here. It say, until he have destroyed thee, until they destroy us, Israel. So we got to come back so we can be above all nation. But when you envy thy person, you choose this way, and you keep birthdays, Thanksgiving, Christmas, Valentine's Day, 4th of July, all these pagan holidays, you shall be destroyed. So we can't play stupid and be like, oh man, we keep getting killed by them. They keep on doing this. Why? Because we don't want to come back into the law. We don't want to come back into the truth and learn who we are as a nation. We don't want to be one again. That's why. That's what according to the Bible, he said he blinded the mind. He blinded the mind, man, of us. Cause we don't know our God. We don't know who we are, man. We are lost as a nation. We gotta come back into this fold. We gotta learn our identity, learn how to keep the law, statute, command, learn how to have compassion towards one another. But if we ain't gonna do all this and we gonna have this type of hatred in us right here, we gonna keep on going through hell. Like it just said, until he destroy us, Israel. We gotta go to them for everything. For everything. Because we want to be ignorant once again. We want to serve their God. We want to worship their white Jesus Christ. Every time before you lie down and close your eyes, you pray to that. You got that image. That pale skin, blue-eyed devil, that blonde-haired devil in your head, man. Because you envy them. It say, therefore shall thy serve thy enemy, which the Lord shall send against thee. You serve thy enemy, man. We go to them for everything, man. Once again, we go to them for money, food, clothes, everything. You not sick and tired of that? And it say right here, until he have destroyed thee, destroy us, Israel. Let's come back to this, man. so we could be one body again, man. Do a Masha Yahushai, man. We got to come back to this fold, Israel. We about to go to verse 50. Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 50. A nation of fair contents. He said, which shall not regard the person of the old, nor show favor to the young. They don't give a damn by us. They hunting us down like we animals. They don't care you old. They don't care about your grandpa. They don't care about your grandmother. They don't care about your mom and dad. They don't care. They don't care about your baby. They don't care about our children, man. They don't give a damn who they kill. In Mississippi, they shot an 11-year-old boy. He called the police. He called the police because his mom was getting beaten by his father. So he decided, he said, well, I'm going to call the police. He was scared. He called the police. You know what the police did? He said, come out with your hands up. So when the 11-year-old boy was coming out the house, the goddamn devil shot him. But all praise to the Most High that the 11-year-old boy, he survived the shot. You know, he survived. He's still alive, man. But they don't give a damn. That's what this talking about. They don't care you old or young. They don't show favor. They don't care if they kill you. That's what we got to come back to the law, statute, and commandment. Israel, I'm talking to the black, Hispanic, and Native American. We are above all nations. We not equal with them. Stop trying to be like them. Stop envy thy oppressor. Stop choosing his goddamn ways. We got to come back, Israel. Wake up. They killing us. They killing our babies, man. Let's come back to this and be one body. Man, our people just, they lazy. They don't want to do nothing about it. They want to cry more about it. But we can do something about it by coming back into this fold, man. And coming to this truth and coming to ISUPK under command and general honor. We could do something about it, Israel. Man, it just make me mad, man. Our people just, man. They love Christianity. They love being deceived. Pastor Park shall tell you lie. Tell you that the law is done away with. He don't know Yahweh, man. He's lost. He envied thy oppressor, man. He do choose the ways. It's time for us to leave from that and come back to the truth, man. Come back to this holy book right here and learn our customs, man, Israel. Wake up, man. We're gonna stick in it. We're gonna stay in the book of Deuteronomy chapter 28, but we're gonna go to verse 64. Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 64. He said, and the Lord shall scatter thee among all people from the one end of the earth, even unto the other. And there thou shalt serve other gods, which neither thy know, thy father have known, even wood and stone. What is wood and stone? Talking about wood is Christianity, man. And stone is Muslim, the Arabian God, man. That's what our people do today. We all over the world, man. And we serving other God because we lost. That's why in ISUPK under command and general, we out here teaching the law, statute, and command to bring our lost brothers and sisters, man, the lost sheep of the house of Israel. Bring them back into this fold so we can be one body again, be one fold, Israel. We everywhere, it said. Let me read it again. He said, thee among all people from the one end of the earth, even unto the other. And he said, and there's Shalakia. He said, and there thy shall serve other gods. We in China. We in Japan. We everywhere, man. And some of us still in Africa. And we serving other gods because we are lost as a nation. So it's our job at ISUPK, man, under command and general, to go out there and teach these laws, statutes, and commandments. Even in America right here, we serving, like I said, it's a wood and stone. We serving Jesus Christ in Christianity, wearing these crosses, serving their gods. And then when you go to stone, Arabian, want to be a Muslim, bowing down to a goddamn rock. We got to leave from that and come back to our God, Yahweh, man. We are Israel according to the Bible. Talking to the black, Hispanic, Native American, we are Israel. We are the Israelite according to the Bible, the 12 tribe. We got to come back to this and be one full Israel, man. Wake your ass up, man. Wake up, man. Man. So we're gonna go into the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 68. He said, "And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships." He said, "By the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again. He said, "In there ye shall be sold unto your enemies for bondman and bondwoman, and no man shall buy you." What this mean right here? No man shall save you, Israel. And this came to pass. This Moses prophesied once again to Israel, telling that if you don't hearken this, diligently hearken this, his voice to your heart and keep his law, statute, command, the curse gonna be upon you. Through generation gonna be cursed upon them through your children, man. And it's upon us. And we went through this. We were sold on slave ships, man. And our oppressor, man, he's our enemy. We gotta wake him and stop envy our oppressor and stop choosing his goddamn ways. Stop having the love and the compassion for this world we live in. You're going to go against the Most High. You're going to have an evil eye towards your brother. You got to turn away from there and come back into this truth and stand on this truth, man. Israel, we got to come back and be one body again. And we were sold, man. And we never saw a homeland again. In order for you to be saved, you got to come back into the truth, man. Learn your identity and stand on it. This is our foundation. This is our everything, man. This is our history book, man. And we got to come back, Israel. Because we were sold at bondman, a bondwoman. Our children were sold, man, to the oppressor, the goddamn devil, man, the so-called white man. And we got to come back into this truth right here, Israel. All the other nations, they don't give a damn about us. They hate us. But we so damn blind. We want to envy the things and choose the ways. We want to follow their footsteps, rather following our God footsteps. Yahweh, man. Keeping these laws, statutes, and commandments, man. And our kids getting killed left and right in these streets, man. Our people on drugs, addicted to drugs. They poison our people. They poison our community, man. Look at us as a nation. We dying. We are sick. And for order for us to be saved and be delivered from all this wickedness, we got to come back into this truth and learn the law, statutes, and commandments. It's very important to come back to learn the commandments, Israel. That's what it's saying. That's what Moses is saying. You got to keep the law, statutes, and commandments. And any man tell you that, oh no, the law is done away with. The law is done away. He's the devil. He's of his father. According to the Bible, man. And we got to come back into this fold, Israel. We had to, man. We got to come back into this fold. Got to come back into the fold, man. Let me see, can I find this? Let me see, can I find this right here? Let me see. Okay, here we go. All praise to the Most High in Christ. I'm going to go to the book of John, chapter 8, verse 44. I'm going to prove, like I said, in ISUPK and the Commanding General, we prove all things to our brothers and sisters, to the black, Hispanic, Native Americans. This is for y'all, man. This is for our people, so we can rise up and be one again and be strong and above all nation on this earth, man. Be above all nation. So we're going to go into the book of John, chapter 8, verse 44. He said, ye are of your father, the devil. So anybody tell you that the law is done away with, he of his father. He's the devil, it said. He said, in the lust of your father, ye will do. You would do. Because you envy thy oppressor and you choose his way. So yes, you're gonna tell your brothers and your sister, you're gonna teach them lies. Pastor Porkchop be doing that, telling lies, deceiving his people. It's saying right here, he said he was a murderer from the beginning. He was a murderer in the beginning. Let me say, he said he was a murderer from the beginning. He was a murderer. Come on, Israel, we got to depart from this wicked-ass abomination world and come back into this truth and stop envy thy oppressor and choosing his ways. He said, he's a bond not in, Shalaki, let me go to here. He said, bond not in the truth. He is not in the truth, because the truth is not for the other nation, it's for us. So when one of our brothers tell you that the law is done away, the truth is not in him. It's not in him. He said, because there is no truth in him. He said, when he speak a lie, he speak of his own, for he is a liar and the father of it. Whew, man. Let me break it back to the side. He said, ye are of your father the devil. So when you envy thy oppressor, you choose his way, because according to the Bible in Proverbs, it said, do not envy thy oppressor and choose none of his ways, it said. But guess what? Our brothers and sisters, they want to envy. They want to pray to this white Jesus Christ. They love Christianity. Oh, they want to be a Muslim. They want to bow down to a goddamn rock, an Arabian god. Oh, they want to be African. Oh, man. Oh, they want to be Chinese. They want to bow down to Buddha. They want to... Whew, come on. He said, ye are of your father the devil. When you follow his way, you the devil. You of your father the devil. You are a goddamn devil now. He said, in the lust of your father ye will do. You would do that. Because you all about yourself. You carnal minded. You don't give a damn about your brothers and sisters who going through things. You don't care. You don't care. You only envy the world. You love the things in the world. You don't have the love of the Father in you. So Israel, man, come back into this truth, man. Come back into this fold, Israel, man. So we could be one body. One body. Masha Yahawashah be one fold and come back into the truth, Israel. We got to come back into the truth, man. Like I said, in ISUPK in the Committee General, we prove all things. I prove all things. Book, chapter, and verse. We got to keep the law, statute, and commandment, Israel. Man, shalom, Israel. Like, share, and subscribe. ISUPK under Commander General.
With a lot of district attorneys, with a lot of lawyers, you understand. Again, they're the biggest organized crime family in America. Read.
It says body camera footage shows police surrounding their home with guns drawn. Candace Ballard answered the front door.
So they came back to the brother's house, pulled out their guns. Go ahead.
And told Officer Barrett her husband wasn't home.
And his wife said, my baby ain't here. My husband ain't here right now. Go ahead.
She closes the door after Barrett aggressively attempts to block the door with his foot.
So she tried to close the door. These oppressors put their foot in the door. Like, you ain't going to close this door on us with guns drawn. Go ahead.
They start speaking through the front door about the warrant, and Ballard agrees to come outside to speak with him once she secures her dogs inside.
Go ahead.
When she exits the back door of her home, another officer points a gun at her and tells her to come to him.
They point a gun to her. She comes out, and they point a gun to this sister, man, and say, you get